All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning back. We are at the Fresh Air Talk Show. I'm live, y'all, with the Mocha Corporation in the building. All right, we got Dia, Miss Mocha, Mr. Angel, Nova, and then Reggie. It's a pleasure having y'all. Thank you for taking the time to be in with me today. I really do. And of course, Queen, appreciate you as well. Looking lovely in the dress always. Good to see you. Hello?
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello,
I
hello.
mean, if we got stage fright now, but we not talking.
You.
We did
Man,
a lot of talking already, so
this is
I was
true.
you
waiting for
know.
you to say Naomi.
I
I'm
didn't
just,
even
I'm
see
just
the
saying.
name on the.
I
That's
mean,
my
Oh,
I done
thing.
okay.
What's
said,
up
What are
with
we
the
I done
doing?
said it
names?
all,
Okay.
homie. I done said it all.
You know
I'm
what
just
I'm
saying.
saying? We
I
got
done
we
said it all,
we
homie.
didn't had Angel testifying and Nova and oh my God, you know what I'm
Just
saying?
saying, when you say my name, you put some spec on it.
That's right. Put some
Uh,
spec on his name. I That's all I got to
Angel,
say.
finish yours. You
Put
done?
some spec on it. Yeah, I like that. I like it. So, how you guys doing today? How are you guys doing today?
we're
Great.
doing
Doing
great.
well, man. Can't
Lovely.
complain.
I mean,
We are
you
blessed.
guys are coming off of a fabulous run with the Family Feud, the dating game. I mean, what's next for you guys? I mean, you guys are
Yay!
really setting the tone here for SL, as far as I'm concerned, and the viewers are speaking on that too. So, what I mean, what's next for Mocha Corporation?
We've got so much in store. Now we have the second season of those two games, the dating game and the family feud. We also have another game that we're going to roll out a little later on, Second Life Squares. We have actually a few things. We actually got a lot of things in store. This team is a team full of ideas. So a lot of times we find we have to figure out which ones to park, which ones to run with, which ones to set down for a second. So there's no telling what we're gonna come up with.
Hmm. Okay, I understand that. Nova, I mean, you play a
Mm-hmm.
big part as well. Because one thing I learned from Ebony is everyone has an intricate, like a very, very specific part, but it's so unified, right? I mean, you guys
Absolutely.
are like a unity team. Most places it's like, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that. No, you guys are a serious family. Even just being here, I could see that, right? So, Nova, how did you even get into this whole thing with the Mocha Corporation?
Well, a lot of the great part about the group of people that we have is that a lot of us had relationships and friendships and family ties before the corporation really came together, and that's kind of what makes us the success that we've been. Is that we are different than a lot of SO groups because we legitimately love and appreciate and like each other, which is a rare thing in some parts of SL.
Mm-hmm.
So Naomi is my sister.
Mm-hmm.
I've been friends with Angel for a long time, and me and Eb go back a ways, and me and Ray go back some ways, and Queen and Dia, we met just through the Mocha Corp. So it's really just a network of friends and family and close relationships and people that we trust, and we just kind of combined our powers, to form a wonderful group.
That's awesome. Because especially with all the different things on SL and how things are going, to be able to see that unity, that you guys can work together, but then that shows in what you guys do. You guys are all striving for that perfection. I could see that in the work that you do and the sets that y'all build. For take the Family Feud, for example. I mean, the time and energy that went into that. So, like Naomi, what would you say was the most challenging part when the Family Feud was all coming together?
The most challenging part was all of it.
Right.
Okay. Um, no, I it was just me trying to get past perfecting the set. I do sometimes have an issue with that. I realize that, in SL, nothing is going to, well, let me take that back. My stuff won't exactly look like what it should in RL because you want to kind of put that SL spin on it. You don't want it to be an exact replica of things. So I was kind of going back and forth with the look of the set and how it should be, and but I wanted to make sure that when the viewers came and the audience members came, that they got the feel of actually being on the Family Feud. So I tried my best. You know, it was time consuming. That was a
I understand.
time consuming. It was the hard part. Taking
Yeah,
all my time.
but it was
I don't know what you're
successful
talking
though.
about though, because you got bulbs. You got the light bulbs around the family name. What do you mean it looks awesome?
Uh
Thank you,
oh.
right.
Uh
Thank you,
oh.
right. Those
Yeah.
light bulbs were a pain,
Yeah.
but thank
Those,
you.
And
those
Ray.
light bulbs are a sign of going the extra mile. And I think that's what this team does at every step. We get to where it's really great, and then we look at each other and go, okay, but you know what really we could do? And we move it to the next step.
There you go.
So, I mean, going out of your way to get light bulbs to go around a name might seem like, something that's, trivial to somebody else. But in this group, it's all about the details, and we care enough about the details.
And those details are actually going into a community as well, right? The community that you guys have, or the Serenity Community, right?
Oh, definitely, definitely. All the way down to burning down houses. I mean, down to the detail.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Burning down
We have
houses.
four cases. Listen, we have four cases that we actually have to you have to come in and be arraigned and find out if you get bail or not.
Oh
And if you
my.
don't get bail, guess what? You're in jail. If you get bail, you do have to come back for court. We go through the details of finding like judges who don't have a conflict. So I mean, yeah, the details go all the way over into the community.
Oh wow. Okay. So just going back, taking a step back, because Angel, for example, you came in. You were, pretty much like, am I correct, the host of the Family Feud as well,
No,
or the
no,
dating
I
game?
was I was also the dating game,
There
correct?
you go. Okay. And you were like, I mean, first season, first run. I mean, was there nerves on your end? I mean, I know you're a smooth cat, very witty, very quick on your feet. But was there some type of, wow, how is this going to play out? Or you just, how did you deal with that?
I think I guess because I've done a few other things. It just kind of, for me, when I came in, it's just, this is, let me find my niche and just kind of run with it. Now,
Mm-hmm.
the beauty of that is, with this team, with this group, it gets to a point where it's almost like a dance with us.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows their part. As a matter of fact, not just a dance. This is really like an orchestrated ballet. Everybody knows their part, and everybody knows what they have to do. And you just we really get into that synergy,
Mm-hmm.
and that first night, it was rough. I will, the first production was rough. Things that we wanted to do, we found out that we couldn't, but in the end, it's all about, everybody knows their part.
Mm-hmm.
So, and everybody's the best at what they do.
Right.
So if I don't, if we can't do it one way, everybody's got a backup plan. If we can't if we can't get the guests seated the way that we want, somebody's got a backup plan.
Mm-hmm.
And we play off. This team's played off of each other day after day after day, and it's just a wonderful experience.
Yeah. I mean, it shows. I mean, and where a lot of people may have gave up, you guys kept pushing through, and then other opportunities came up, right, Dia? Like the Dope Awards. Am I right?
Yeah.
And tell me about that experience. I mean, did they just come to you, or I mean, it was like, hey, here's an opportunity, and it was you and Angel, right, on this one, work together on this.
It was actually me and Nova.
You and Nova.
Um,
Okay, all right.
yeah, so they had it posted. So I had this one out for the rehearsal. And so when they got back with me, they let me know that, I was the one that they chose. And Nova, of course, is the host. He was the host, of course. And so pretty much we had that opportunity to do that together. So I got to, pretty much know Nova well.
Mm-hmm.
So outside of us, working just for the Mocha Corp. So
Mm-hmm.
that was a great experience.
Yeah, I mean, and it showed. It was rave reviews about the way you guys put it together. I mean, Nova dedication is real. Hats off to you. Real life, working a lot, and then still putting in the time to put that together and watching it come together, that was awesome as well. So, I mean, that just shows how the Mocha Corporation has not just stayed that way with you guys, but then it expands into other things that you guys are doing, and that same work ethic is there. That's awesome. So Miss Queen,
Yeah.
Miss Queen, I mean, I'm loving the dress, the
Thank you,
style, the
thank you.
fashion. Tell me about you. What's your main piece here, or one of the things that you do here with Mocha Corporation?
Well, kind of like Angel has said, I want to piggyback off of that. We all work together, so I may wear multiple hats at times. Um, I do have a designated position as a executive assistant to Miss Ebony Mocha. However, I get in where I fit in. I put in my work, and I am a team player. So again, I could be doing anything, to
Right.
be honest with you.
Right.
And
But I
I want
love
to
it.
actually let me add to that because Queen is a universal joint. Um, I need her on all fronts of planning, sometime in RL. But when it's time for the show, Queen is all over the place, filling in gaps where we're all, focused on our parts. And they're
Mm-hmm.
like little things that she just intertwines and she weaves herself through to make it go forward as we need it to.
Okay. Awesome. And then we got Ray G. Mm. Ray, how you doing today? Ray, are you there?
Oh, I'm so sorry. My mic was muted.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Her
here.
mic's always muted.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Okay, thank you,
I
Angel.
have a strong issue with muted mics. I
Okay.
do
Okay.
apologize, but yes,
Did
I'm here.
did you decorate your office since? Because I remember at one point, y'all was at another building and your
Okay,
office
well,
wasn't
see
really,
what happened was.
everybody else had made room in their office and yours still looked like it was, nobody
Okay,
really
and
was
then it
there.
did come, it eventually came together, but
Okay.
then we had got a new building,
Okay.
and Dia graciously lent her services to help me have an office. And she basically laid down some of her furniture, and then I put in my little touches that made it mine, my little quirkiness.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of like what we have now. But yeah, it's definitely together now.
I mean,
And I just moved my last caramel apple onto my desk, so
okay.
you guys can
Yeah,
come
she
get.
didn't share any either.
But
She
you can
got
come get some now.
Yeah, we did some homework with Ray G back in the 19 was it 74 doesn't play well with others. Yeah, so we had we had that information. Yeah, okay, amazing how that carries through to adulthood. No,
Don't let me dig through the files, please.
I'm just saying. And then there's Miss Ebony, Miss Mocha. One thing I can say about this
Hello.
lady team, I'm just gonna be upfront with you guys. So I say, okay, Ebony, let's go on and get this recording done. I just wanna, when you got time, we can do this interview. She was like, nope, my team has to be available. I'm like, okay, no, my team. You don't understand. I need to have this person, I mean, and she made it a point to make me see that, hey, there is no just me. Just because it's, Mocha Corporation. Mocha Corporation is all of these individuals as a unit, right? So,
Yeah, it really is.
when you said
It
that,
really
it
is.
really stood out. And then we were trying to renegotiate how we was going to do this, right? And then all of a sudden, here come the hitman, come get at me, right? I'm just, I'm in the studio, just, editing film, you know what I mean, Nova? Just trying to put some stuff
Uh-huh.
together. And then here come Ray G knocking on my door, boom, boom, boom,
Right.
like, so
Mm-hmm.
what's the problem? We supposed to have it this day. I mean, I didn't realize how tight the family was until that came into play, right?
Yeah.
Needless to say, here come Dia in my Facebook box. Like, what time we gonna be ready? It's supposed to been at this time. I'm like, wow. So, so I
I'm sorry, sir.
realized
I
Sir,
how
told
tight
sir,
that
sir.
you.
We
is.
some gangsters
I'm
here, sir.
saying, I mean, it
I
should be
mean,
the Mocha
no,
mobsters. I mean,
I'm saying me and Nova especially. Y'all don't know us.
I didn't even get to that level. I reacted very quickly. I didn't know what was gonna come next. You know what I'm
Smart
saying?
man, smart man.
You
So,
want the muscle, son.
I
You
mean,
want the muscle.
I ain't no
exactly.
killer, but don't push
I
me.
didn't even,
You
and
want the muscle.
I was fear of Naomi was gonna come because that was gonna be next. So I tried to get
Oh,
my act
Lilithel
right.
would have sang you right underneath your desk.
Okay.
Mhm.
I sure would have. So it's a good thing you made the right choices.
So so again, you guys are working on new things coming, right? What if someone wants to be a part of the Mocha Corporation? Are you at a point right now where you're, you know, taking on new staff, or or are you?
Definitely, we will. We would welcome them. However, they would have to understand the type of work ethic that it does cost to be around here. We don't have big eyes and little U's at all.
Right.
We respect each other. We're very frank. I'm talking like, when Angel is in director mode, there's no, flowers and honey bunnies running around. He's serious and he's in serious mode. And we have to know to not take it, personally, but get in line.
Right.
We work together as a team, so yeah.
It's okay. Is there an immediate thing coming up here in the next, month or so for Mocha Corporation? What's the next thing happening on the roster?
That would be the family feud. We're actually accepting names for Greek organizations, and they're sending them in. So now we'll be looking through to figure out exactly who's going to be used for the next season. I'm not sure, but I believe we only need 8. But if I remember correctly, we had, when we just did the families, it was like 30. So we
Wow.
had to kind of like do 8 out of 30. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm not sure exactly what process we'll use to vet these organizations, but we're gonna have to kind of pare it down.
I
Okay.
was thinking like we do like a Game of Thrones thing. We throw everybody in the middle, and
Mhm.
whoever survives, that's who gets to play.
No, boy.
That's not a thing.
No.
He's like, no.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, I just want to thank y'all for
I
the
think that's a whole
time,
nother
for real.
show.
Yeah, well, we just got to come back. You got to have me back, and we'll just do more. You know what I mean? So I just want to thank y'all for the time. I know there was a lot of technical difficulties getting things set up, and you guys have meetings and things. So just to pull away for this, it means a lot to me. I know it means a lot to the viewers because they see the Mocha Corporation, they see the different things you're doing. But I think today they were able to see a little glimpse of each personality that's on in this chair, and who that person is, So I appreciate your time for that. I really do. Thank you. Any shout outs or anything you guys want to give out before we go?
Oh
Shout
yeah,
out to my mama.
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
to my baby daddy. Shout out to my cousin Ray Ray.
POP, hold it down.
Not the POP.
What up? Shout out. You know what I'm saying?
On it.
Well, I do want to say, you guys should make sure that you visit the mochacorp.com. Make sure you visit us on Facebook and join the group so you don't miss anything,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because we've always got something new for not just us to participate in, but it's for the whole community. We want to do things that are interactive, that get the whole entire community involved. We kind of want to bring some life back to the grid, because there's a lot of monotony, a lot of the same old same that goes on. And if there's one thing that I think of when I think of the Mocha Corp is that, we always give it our best. Today we gave it our best, and tomorrow's going to be even better. So you got to kind of, you got to really keep up with us. So join us on Facebook. We on Instagram. Get us on Snapchat. Kick us. Are we all those places? I don't even know.
No,
But just look for
But-
us. If you find us, just holler at us. If you don't find us, we ain't there.
Yeah. I'm gonna
We
piggyback
ain't
off
there.
no, and I'm gonna say this. The one thing that has made the Mocha Corporation a success is that we are never scared. So if you don't have that, you're not gonna succeed. You're just gonna stay stagnant. So what I would say is, look, it's a lot of people out here who look in SL who just get to the point. The SL is that if you're telling me that you're bored, if you're telling me that you have nothing to do, if you're telling me that you want to do something, we have something for you. We want people to step outside of
Definitely.
the shells. We want people to be who they are. And if they, sometimes you can discover who you are doing some of the things that we do. Come on. We want We want those new personalities, those new voices. We want you. The Mocha Corporation wants you. Whether it's for the Family Feud, whether it's for the dating game. Ladies, if I hear one more woman say that there are no eligible men on SL, and if I offer you the dating game and you don't come sit down for an interview, I am kicking you off the grid. Your card is pulled, you from fire. Okay?
Off the whole grid, really?
We
Whole grid.
we
Whole
will
grid.
definitely make a
So,
note to have
done.
Angel come back and discuss
I
that.
will get a deal
That's
with
for real.
somebody.
We will have that. I like that. Angel, I'm gonna have
So
to get
there's
with
a
you on
lot.
that.
There's definitely a lot, like the Family Feud, the dating game. A couple of things that weren't mentioned I want to throw in there is that we also are in process of doing a play. So people
Yes.
that are engaged in spoken word, or if you
Tyler Perry,
think you
son.
want to be a part of spoken word, we have a play coming down the pipeline. That's just going to be absolutely wonderful. So if you want to get into this and be a part of something wonderful, yeah, definitely come on through and talk to any one of us, and we can put you in the right direction and help you out.
Just not
Awesome.
me.
Say this. I want to thank Carolina Amonte, because she doesn't work for the company and she has her own firm, TC Enterprises, but she works like she is part of this company. When I
Excellent.
tell you, she gets down in the dirt with us as if she worked for this company. And I couldn't say thank you to this team of dynamic people without saying thank you to her.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. And with
Shout
that,
out, woo-woo.
yeah, and with that, I want to thank you, and we'll catch you next time. That's it.
Thank you.
I'm
Yay.
mad at all y'all though. Why do y'all?